Oh yeah, it's going to be crazy. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of American Pickerman. This is season 8, episode number 10, and this is going to be the season wrap-up because it's going to snow today, and it's going to be cold and crappy on the weekend, and then it's going to be November, and there's just almost no sense going out in November. I won't say with 100% certainty that I won't go out again, but the next show, if it's anything, will be a cold weather quickie, if you know what that is. If you don't, search through the previous episodes and you'll figure it out. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot to show you today. Here's what I'm going to... This is going to be action-packed. This is going to be a wild one, isn't it? It's going to be crazy. See, I told you, it's going to be a wild one. Going to be a crazy one. So I've got stuff here at home, a few things, and I've got some stuff at work. So what I'm going to do, me, myself, and I, we're going to be switching back and forth. It's going to be me here. And me here. And then back to me to show you a few things. And then back... That's right, back to me. Yeah, so isn't that going to be fun? Anyway, so let's get started. I don't have a whole lot. Like I said, one of my last outings, I got like 3 things. Well, did I get 3 things or did I get like 50 things? I got like 50 things in a bag. And it was a bunch of Souvenir spoons, which I like picking up in bulk because there's typically some sterling pieces in there. And as a matter of fact, there were. So I've got them kind of sorted out, the crappy ones. Well, I won't call them crappy. They're spoons. They help people eat, I guess, or display nicely. But some are sterling and some are not. So anyway, here's what I've got. So I'm going to change the focus so that I'm going to become all fuzzy so that you can see the details on these a little bit better. So this is the Campbell's. I don't know if you're familiar with the Campbell Soup Kids. They don't use them. Look at them all fuzzy. Anyway, that's Campbell Soup Kids spoon. This is only worth a couple bucks. I paid $10 for this whole batch. This is I don't know what that's some World's Fair or something. World's Exposition. I'm not sure where that was. I probably looked it up. I probably did, and then I forgot it. Anyway, I'm going through these fast. I keep smacking my keyboard. So I'll just show these things to you and shut up. Like I said, none of these are sterling. A couple of them are plated, but that really doesn't mean anything. Look at it. This is... You're boring these good people. Yeah, I know, but we're going to go through them anyway. This one's actually copper. It's a Roadrunner from Santa Fe or New Mexico or something. I don't know. And some of them are just ornate and have no souvenir value as a Rome. And then, like I said, these are all basic Souvenir spoons. Really don't have a whole lot of value, especially newer ones like this. Just kind of plain giant. Although this one says Confederate States, so that's very controversial now. Very controversial.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
And look, there's a Loch Ness Monster. So, that's kind of cool. This is just a spoon. Now, here's one from Cuba, so this is probably dating it. So this is probably 50s or something, when people can still go to Cuba from the States anyway. Here's Napoleon. Napoleon. Columbus's ship there, and there's some. I don't know what's that. It's a Dutch ship. I don't know. It's a ship. I know that. This is kind of cute. This is from Georgia. You got a little peanut dangling in there. You gotta have your peanut dangling, don't you? There it is. A couple more. I won't even show you that one because that's just plain. And if you want to make an offer on any one or all of these, I'm being a little sloppy this morning. Here's some log cabin syrup.
You love the way this old-fashioned hearty flavor seeps into your hotcakes. Real easy.
Log cabin syrup on some pancakes. Christmas '77. It's the year I graduated high school. There's a little bit of trivia. And look, there's the crown. Doo, 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 doo. And okay, so those were all the ones that really didn't have any value. These are the ones that they're not that much more exciting to look at, except that they're made of sterling and they come in this very exciting hefty bag. So we'll just go through these rather quickly. Oh my God! Yeah, I know, I'm going as fast as I can. Alright, so, this, good lord, this is another Rome one. And like I said, these are all sterling or some percent of genuine silver. This is Bar, Massachusetts. I went to a bar in Massachusetts. No, I've never been to Massachusetts. That's a lie. What's that one? What's that one? Grand Rapids? Yeah, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Kind of where, the area where I kind of grew up, kind of, sort of, kind of. That one is just the, oh, this is a sovereign from the Netherlands or something, and that's silver.
You just called that a sovereign.
Did I say a sovereign? Because I didn't mean to. It's a
Golden. Golden.
This is Washington, George Washington. Apparently, they made a number of these presidential kind of spoons. Not for the presidents, because George was dead when that was. And this is a very nice ornate California, celebrating the state of California. This is just a little olive fork or something, or a Popeye fork. I don't know. Christopher Columbus, pointing to something. I don't know. And this is from Hawaii. And how did I miss the one from the? Had one somewhere from the 1890 or 1880 something World's Fair, which was worth about $20. All these are worth $10 to $20, so I certainly will get my money back if I ever decide to put them up for sale. So, oh wait, what's that? That's not it. That's just a plain old spoon. Plain old spoon. Who needs that? Okay, so
Everybody loves queso.
let's move on to some more stuff. Got some jewelry. Not a lot, but a few pieces here. I got all these for this whole bag full for $9. So let's look at it real quick here. A little bracelet with a piece of I don't know. I don't think that's turquoise, but it could be. I don't know. Didn't taste like turquoise. There's a kind of a watch band. So the watch band itself isn't anything, but there are some silver pieces on the end. And so just being a madman. It's early morning right now. Haven't even had a cup of coffee. I've got this weak
Cup of tea.
not very good, and it's not doing me any caffeine kind of fix here. There's kind of a funky little bracelet here. That's all sterling. Sterling ring. Not sure about this whole accent that I've got this morning, but I'll try and get rid of it. And a nice sterling bracelet. And let's see, another ring. If I'm being too descriptive, you just let me know. I'll cut it back, dial it back. I've got a bit of a tangly mess here. Anyway, so here, there's a nice little ring, a pendant. It says something on it. I thought it said, it says I heart you. It's I heart you. Center in there, Joe. There you go. Here, perfect. And tangled up in this sterling thing here is a nice, it's marked sterling, and it looks like it's got some amethyst and probably CZs in there, but nice little ring. So I got all that for $9. Not too bad. Somewhere, I'm not sure where. Maybe I took it to work, and maybe you'll see it there.
Nope. Looked here, everywhere. Looked everywhere. Can't find it. Don't know where it is.
There was a very small pair of earrings, but they were 10 karat gold, which also came with that lot. And I saw the exact same pair, well, it wasn't the eggs, looked exactly the same. Somebody's trying to get $50 for it on the eBay there. So $20, $25 if I want to sell it, rapidly, probably go for that. One more, well, no, I got a couple more things here. So for $1, this was just last weekend, and there was really, oh my God, there was nothing out there. I really should have just saved my gas. But here, I got this, a GameCube Wavebird. Problem is the receiver isn't with it, so, pardon me, minimal value. I don't know. If I get $10 for that, I'll be surprised and happy, and it'll be out of my house. At the same place, though, picked up this Mario Party little disc. No case for it, unfortunately, and it is a little. I don't know if you can see that or not. No. Hey, that's cool. Anyway, it's a little scratched up. I've got to test that in my I've got a GameCube at work that I have to bring home. I thought I had one here. I must have sold it, but I left all the controllers, which you can use with the Wii, so maybe that's why I left the controllers. I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't have a GameCube here, so I got to bring one from work, dig it out, bring it here, test that, and if it works, fine. Looks like I think that's $15 or $20, so that's okay. Now, a while back, oh, here, I got to show you this. Here, this is a warning for all you. I don't think you can get this in the UK, but in America you can get it. It's the Perky Jerky Beef Stick. Tasty teriyaki. Well, here you can take that word right off of there, and yeah, it's kind of teriyaki-ish, but it certainly is not tasty. The jerky that they make is good, but these the sticks, oh my god, it's like sugary sweetened sawdust, dry as a bone. It's got this weird casing on it, and then there's a layer of like grease between the casing and the stick, and it's just downright nasty. And I was gonna write them on their website and say, do you guys ever taste the stuff that you sell to people? But I didn't, so I'm gonna throw this in the trash. So lastly, I'm going to show you something I bought here about, I don't know, 6 weeks ago, and I've had it upstairs, so every time I did a show, which was, what, twice, I guess, I kind of forgot about it. But really cool things. They wanted $4 a piece for these, and I said, how much for all of them? And they said, what are you offering? I said, how about, I think I said $8. And they were happy to get rid of them. And I was happy to buy them, because they're cool. I would like to, kind of like to keep them, but kind of not, because, well, here, you'll see. So, for we'll just call it $2.50. We got some vintage paint by number. Now these are done, of course. There, as you can see, you got the deer by the water. Look, I'm trying to sneak my face in there. Deer by the waterfall. There they are. That's very nice, very large size. Well done. That looks like real deer at a real waterfall somewhere. I'm gonna change my focus here because I keep being all fuzzy. There, that's a little better. Okay. This is a good one. I really like this one. Oh, that one is worth about, I don't know, $30 maybe. $20 to $30. But the cockatoos here, very pretty. Very, 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 jungly looking. Great looking 50s kind of vibe to it. With those bright pink colors. Salmon. That's worth, well, they're kind of all over the, well, not all over the place. They aren't low. It's like between $50, $75 for that right there. Shipping is another thing, though, so maybe I'll try and sell them local. I think there's a pretty wide market for these things, and I think I could sell them in Denver. And this one, this is the best of the bunch, the flamingos with the in the water there with the lily pads and the palm trees or whatever they are. Very nice. Again, good 50s vibe with that salmon pink. Very cool. Nicely done. Paint by number. So, and that's like $75 to $100. So overall, a very nice find. And my wife actually liked them. She said if I could find some better frames for them, I could maybe get like a, this is how I describe a frame right here. This is a frame. A bamboo kind of looking frame, fake bamboo, whatever. She might consider keeping them. But I don't know. She might just be saying that because we do that. We just say things and then it's like, nah, not really. Do you like that? Yeah. Nah, not really. Anyway, I'm going to send it over to me at the workplace there.
What, me?
And I may be back here to wrap up the show, or I may wrap it up over there. This is really something that I was thinking about like at 4 in the morning I was going to do this show. So if it's a little scrambled, that's on me. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying it.
Without further ado.
Okay, guys, so I do got a few things to show you. I've got to do it really quick. It's bowling night, and I've got to get bowling. I've got about 10 minutes, and I've got a lot of things to show you. So I'll stop yammering, and it's going to be better than like looking at a bunch of spoons. So hold on. So at the art sale a month ago, picked up all these things here I'm about to show you for $20. So starting with the Lancia Stratos model kit. Got that. That's going to go for about $30-$40. The Legios variable type AFC, I don't know, it's like a big transformer kind of model. This is worth about $40 to $50 on that. Got a bunch of books as well, including an edition of Atlas Shrugged from the 50s, and an edition of The Fountainhead, if you're an Ayn Rand Ian Rand fan. That's there. I also got a whole bunch of Carlos Castaneda books. One book set that a box set that had like 4 or 5 in there. I think I already sold for like $25. And I got these two as well. So I got those and a hold on. Okay, so I'm not sure how you say this, but it's Khalil Gibran. You know, the Prophet guy, got all these included as well. So all that and maybe a few others that I sold already for $20. Certainly that was a good find. And at the same sale, got this. Okay, I think I paid $25. It's been over a month. Come on, guys. So, and I'm looking at my screen instead over here. Hey, guys. So anyway, for $25, I think it was, picked up this. Picked up a remote. I'll show you here. This Futaba.
Yum.
Not a whole lot of value there. Maybe $15, $20. Seems to work okay, but I'm sure the battery needs to be replaced. But I got this Hot Shot. RC car. I have no idea if it works. I have no way to charge it.
We take cash.
So I have no way to test it, and I'm not going to put any money into it. But even as is, I'm hoping to get about 100, 120 for that maybe. And there's a whole bunch of spare parts that came with it too, so maybe 150 on that. So that was a pretty good buy for $25 or $30 or whatever I paid for it. For $1, picked up this cute little thing, this Delta little toy mixer thing. The silver. This is not original equipment here, but this, yeah, it just kind of, it just makes up your batter, whatever. It's, of course, it's just a toy. But I paid $1 for that, and I'm hoping to get around 30 for that. So that's kind of a cute little find. It is kind of a neat little thing. I'll just put that up out of the way. What else? Paid a little over on these guys. I got 4 of them all together. But so a couple of 82s, and these are the 83s. Shop manuals, light duty truck, all Chevys. So I got 82 passenger car and 82 light truck, and these two 83 light passenger and light truck. Paid, what did I pay? I think I paid $30 for 4 of them. I thought they'd have a little more value to them, but they'll probably go for $20 to $30 a piece. So not like I lost any money, but just not as good as I'd hoped.
That's so very, very sad.
For $1, picked up this, actually all these next 3 things I'm going to show you, $1 a piece on this Absolute Dark Knight by Frank Miller. The box itself, a little beat up, but the book looks pretty good. Tim Drake there. I think that's Tim Drake. I don't know. One of the Robins. There's so many I can't keep them straight. Anyway, it's a really nicely illustrated book, and I think it still goes for around 80 to 100, so that's a really good find for $1. And I just bought the heaviest books I could find, apparently. A couple of Culinary Institute books here, Professional Chef, and the Garde Manger. I don't know how you say that anyway. The Garde Manger.
Garde manger. Garde manger.
So $1 a piece on those, hoping to get about 30 for the 2 of them. Not as much as I thought, but you know, they're a little bit outdated. So.
What? I'm 37, I'm not old.
That's okay, we'll still get something for them at some time. What else? For $10, picked up this, I think this is a viola, slightly bigger than the violin. Right there. It's got, the bow itself is all crazy looking, but this looks pretty nice condition, and for $10, you know, couldn't say no. Hope to get about 80 for that. I never did get a chance to show you the banjo ukulele, but you saw it on the updates on things that sold last week. Maybe it was the last show, maybe the one before. Here's another picture of it. Yeah, so that was a good find. I paid, I think, $40 for that one and this guy right here. Of course, that other one was from the 20s. This one, more modern piece. But Just a cute little ukulele there by Oscar Schmidt. And I'm not sure what I'll get for that one, but probably around 40 bucks. So good buy overall. And for $2, I got this mandolin, but something's wrong with it. I don't know if the neck's twisted on it or what, but it doesn't work very well. So that was not a good display piece for somebody, but not a good piece to resell. For $20, picked up this cricket or a cry cut, whatever it's called. It's used for scrapbooking and whatnot. So I got the cutting machine here, and this remote gypsy unit. Combined should get about 150 for it, so that's okay. So I'm going through this kind of fast, but I really got to get going. So for $1, picked up the Star Trek Next Generation ornament. No real value there, under 10. For $5, picked up this pair of Cytec, air control, rudder and joystick throttle thingy. $5, kind of all over the place. Well, not all over the place, but 20 to 40, 45, so okay, I guess. I don't remember what it was. I want to say 10, but it might have been $20. I picked up a box full of these assorted harnesses. They're all new, but they're a little bit older, from the early 2000s, so I don't think the technology has changed a whole lot, but like I said, I think I paid, let's call it 20. And I think I can get about 20 bucks a piece for them, and there's a good 10 or 15 of them there, so that was a good find. Rushing through, picked up this Magnolite, this Wagnerware Magnolite roaster here. Paid, was it 3 or 4 for that? Hoping to get around 40. For 50 cents a piece, kind of took a shot on these, not a real good find. Bunch of Stephen King books on cassette. I thought maybe as a lot they might go for something, but I think I paid $4 for everything I've got in here. Yeah. That and several others. A couple of, where are they? I don't know. Stephen King books. So $4 for the lot. I might get 20, maybe 30 for them. I guess that's about it. So thanks for coming by, and I'm going to throw it back to Joe at home, and he's going to tell you the rest of the stuff that he tells you every week. So talk to you later. Thanks for coming by.
And now, back to 2.5 Men.
If I'm wrapping this up, then I'll say thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the spring, if not in the winter, for some kind of short things or whatever. So if I don't see you, have great holidays. We'll see you in the spring. We'll do this all again. And if we get to see you sometime in between, well, that'll just be a bonus for all of us now, won't it? Take care. Enjoy updates on a few things that sold last week, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye-bye. Okay, here's something I picked up several weeks ago, and it's rare, and I know it's rare because it says it's rare old whiskey. That's how I know. So the bottle's rare, the whiskey that was inside it is rare, but it's empty, as you can see. Anyway, it appears to be, because it says especially blended for American forces right there across the top, and this is probably just post-World War II, I'm guessing. Couldn't find out any information on it. Only saw one other one on the internet that and it didn't have enough information for me to really, determine anything about it. But it's a cool-looking bottle, in good shape, made by the Suntory Whiskey Company, which is still around. Right there, you can see Suntory. So I put it up for auction. I think I started it at $100 or something a couple of weeks ago. Didn't get any bids. Listed it on eBay as a set price, a fixed price listing for $79.99, and it just sold last night. So I think I paid $1 or $2 at the most. So that was a pretty good find. Yep.
First rate, and those strawberry tarts are delicious. Did you try the plain cake?
Try it again.
Did you try the...
Pickering!